In this segment, we're going to look at fine-tuning the DIO throttle. Now remember, on a DIO or an Elite 50, the throttle is set up for a small carb, generally I believe a 14 millimeter. Well, this is 28 millimeter. And with the larger carb comes a larger area or length that the cable has to travel from here up to here. Now that does create a problem. It's not in the carb that's in the problem. It's not in the throttle line that's the problem. What the problem is on a stock DIO, are, as you can see the small hole right there, this end goes into the small hole right here. Now as you twist the throttle, it pulls the cable back, but as you can see in the circle here, if I can explain this, get it to stand up there, the circle right around here has only got so much area. Therefore, you're only going to pull the cable that tight. Now the rest of the slack is taken up either at the head here or halfway down or at the carburetor top right there. Now what I found is, even though I've adjusted the carburetor and the line completely to get it the tightest I possibly can, I've either got it won't open and close it completely, maybe 90%. I don't know why that is, but I believe it's because of the area or circumference that the wire travels around this throttle grip. Now this is the top of the throttle grip right here that goes on a DIO or your Elite, and it fits right here. Well, another thing I've done is I've gone in with my Dremel, which is right here, and I've taken all the burrs off. There's burrs on the inside and there's burrs on the outside, and on the outside here is where your rubber edge of the grip, which is this part right here, runs around. And then on the inside, if you take your grip and lay it on the inside like this and just run it through its motion, you might find an area that catches or is a rough casting. So that's a good idea to take a little knife like this one and to take off any edges. And what I've done here is kind of unique. It's an idea of mine. I got thinking about it when I did my last carburetor series. Right here, this is the end of the throttle stroke or free play. What I've done with this little area right here is I took off a 1/16 of an inch, or maybe a couple millimeters. Now what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to open up this throttle a 1/16 of an inch more before this hits against the backstop, which is, grab my pointer here, the backstop for the throttle is right down in here. There are two little tiny metal edges. Now that plastic grip is going to go all the way around, and then it's going to come down this slot right here, and it's going to hit right there, and that's full open. But if I am able to either grind these back a 1/16 of an inch, or if I'm able to take a little bit off of this end, then I've extended the throttle range. And if I can extend the throttle range, I may be able to get that last 10% that I need opening the throttle. So that's where I'm at right now. And I think this is a really good tutorial on just fine-tuning the throttle. Now, I would suggest if you have a DIO or an Elite that's very fast, these are the only things you're going to be able to hang on to. I got these grips from VT, you can get them anywhere, but if you'll notice on my grips right here, they are an inch longer than stock. I have I took the plastic out of the grip, and I put an inch long cap on the end here, so I have a lot better area to hang on to when you get up 65 miles an hour or 100 kilometers an hour, and all you can do is hang on. So that's that for today, right now.